One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to kick it away. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. That catch good for only a couple.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Open man is Raymond. He's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. One more time with Swift. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He'll find Reynolds over the middle. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The Lions need to move. They're hustling to the line now. That's into the hands of Reynolds. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. On 2nd down, Swift. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. On 1st down, Swift, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And they get the timeout called here. It comes with 1 second remaining on the clock. So this is certainly a tough test here in the early career of the rookie kicker. The clock showing just 1 tick. This for the win. And the kick is good. The young rookie coming through like a 10-year vet. And the Lions Lions are going to win this game. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did, but they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because
this can bed.
Today, from Soldier Field in Chicago, it's Week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
A big one, big one.
It's a room to
Let's go.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
you're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercise before this one, and they're paying off.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. From the gun, here's Swift. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 at the 19. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 47 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
Probably real big one.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Swift. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. And, Charles, we get a look here at the key inactives, and I tell you what, a big list for being this early in the season.
If there's any silver lining at all, you're hoping you can get these guys back, and now you'll play well down the stretch with them. But what you're also hoping is that the guys who have to play for them, the next man up mentality kicks in, and those guys take care of business.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. This defense for the Bears, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
They'll run on first down. Swift, and a good burst there, gets him 7 up to midfield. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Slant pass, he's got Reynolds. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now a give, right side, Swift. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that
you could. Got to play this game. He said he's getting off after this one. What? Do you want it? No, I'll stick to it. That's good. Hey, just get sick and one more. I'm probably didn't give it when your mom got it.
The whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the.
And he takes this.
Let's go, baby. I'm telling you, you got a big game.
DeAndre Swift. And now this offense gets gets ready to take over the football. 1st and 10.
How much is one for myself?
Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out
Yeah,
because they had
probably
everything
deep on
bottled
this
up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. On 1st down, Swift, and he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. The play action fake, they'll look to throw.
I need to catch the ball.
Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. A giant hole up the middle. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre. Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They'll start on the ground with Swift, and he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
2nd and 6. Finds a seam inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 12-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. They'll run on 1st down. Swift down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. DeAndre Swift on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. So we are in the final minute now of the 1st half as this offense gets ready to take over. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this 1st half. So we have reached half. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. A give to Williams, running right. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Escapes the sack. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Akeem Hicks drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. On 1st down, Swift, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at about the Bears' 37. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. Kaderl Hodge has it complete. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Here's a handoff to Swift. Micah Kaiser was in on the tackle.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. And they stop him short of the 1st as he can only get to the 20.
Oh, they won't go for
The
it.
offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll try it now with Swift. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. He's been tough for this defense to handle, over 100 yards. You kind of knew that they were going to him on that play, didn't you?
They certainly did. That's one of those situations where you simply say, my best runner over my best blockers. Let's go ahead and pick it up. And I don't care if they do it on the other side. Here we come. And they got it done.
Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. On the handoff, this is Swift. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 130 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They'll run it with Williams. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll run with Swift. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift taking it in from 2 yards out. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. Swift's got the 1st down and then some. And he'll be out of bounds just shy.
I'll tell you,
of the
have a
40.
big game.
A big pickup there on the run.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
On 2nd down, Williams. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, But they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Flush to his right. And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. How about that? Their quarterback, his 5th. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. 1st down, and they go with Swift again. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Boy, 208 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift punching it in from a yard away. And the Lions are close. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Lions, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.